What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Ladies, let's get one thing straight. When it comes to dating, men don't care about your degrees, your six-figure salary, or how many promotions you've stacked up. That stuff might impress your boss, but it doesn't move the needle in attraction. You could have 3 PhDs, a corner office, and a Mercedes parked out front, but if you think that's what makes you irresistible to men, you're missing the point. Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started.
Men don't care about your career. We don't prioritize how much money a woman makes. And all this gibberish that you're talking about, I make 100K, I have my business, I have this, I went to school for that. That's all pish posh to a man because we don't care about that.
They don't care about your career, y'all. High-value men don't care about your career. They don't care about how much money you make. That's their job. Why would they want a woman to be a complete reflection of what they are? They would just date a man. Ryan always says that that's his purpose in my life. He's my protector and my provider, so why would he want me to be making money? I'm taking these roles away from him. That's like if he started giving birth. What the heck?
Yeah, men don't really care about women's money. There's an evo-psych, evolutionary psychology reason that's biological, because men historically throughout all of human history, men were the providers and the protectors. So like, it's not like in our gut, it's not like, oh, we're looking for a girl to provide for us. Also, the way men and women like view money in the context of a relationship is very different. So women do not share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women. Men will spoil women. Women will rarely spoil men. Only clubs, pornography, sugar daddies, all this traditional prostitution would not exist if the dynamics between men and women were equal, if they were the same.
Takes care of me, then I don't have anything to offer. You have plenty to offer, but it may not be your finances, because most guys don't care when women make a lot of money. We actually would actually prefer you not to, just because we don't want to have another person we're fighting with. You know, it's like, it'd rather be a situation where we're a team and we can actually go in the same direction.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that it doesn't matter to men that they make a lot of money. I think it was Michaela Peterson that was talking about like when women are super, super successful, it's actually kind of a turnoff to men in the sense of like financial, like that is their goals, is like something heightened success culture of like, I want to make X amount of money. That is kind of a turnoff to men.
A lot of women think men fear strong women. The truth? Most men are just tired of coming home to war.
I want to come home and I want to feel like I'm in some control. I want to feel a certain level of peace. And what women hear when they hear that is like, no, you're just intimidated because I have a career. No, I've never been intimidated. I have never heard of a guy intimidated. That's the wrong word. The word is it's the constant accusations and the constant drama, the constant exaggerations and the constant attacks that drain a man of his life energy. And that's what takes away peace.
He's not intimidated. He's just tired. Tired of explaining himself. Tired of being tested. He doesn't want control. He wants peace.
So a successful woman will never stand a chance to be with a successful guy. Is that what you're saying?
A successful woman has traits that will significantly hinder her ability to keep and retain a successful guy, because there's other women that will go ahead and do things that that successful woman won't do.
Okay.
Men are not attracted to success.
No, that's a shame.
Hey, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Like, we don't care about your money because men don't benefit from your money. What if I told you I have an extensive Louis Vuitton wallet collection? What would you say to that?
Okay.
Exactly. You're indifferent, right? Fantastic. That's how men feel about your career.
Great.
My Louis Vuitton wallets collection doesn't benefit you, just like your money doesn't benefit me. That's why men give zero shits about a woman's career or accolades.
So that's the end of the conversation. It is what it is.
Amen. Well, at least you know now.
At least I do know now.
You can think about it.
Thank you.
They will marry a waitress if she made him feel amazing. Men, they don't really care about her money. They don't care about her career as much. We're proud of sis, right? We're proud of her, but they really don't care about what she does and how much money.
So what about when women come to you? Is that a common misconception from the women that they think that the man actually cares about those things?
Oh yeah. They feel like that's their whole value.
Yeah.
They want to show their whole title and say, well, this makes me a great wife. So we have to start from there. That does not make you a good wife. That makes you great in your career. But it doesn't make, we start with, okay, what are you after 5? What kind of experience is it after 5 when you come home? A lot of times people don't take time to even think about what experience are you having with him when you're not at work.
So I'm like, go through a transition. When you're on your way home from work, You know, before you put that key in the door, before you unlock the code on the door to come in, you know, what is he getting?
One of the reasons men don't really care about your success or your career or your money is because women do not share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women. I can't go in the next year on 20 first dates and ever have the expectation that the girl's going to pick up and pay for the entire tab. I can never have that expectation. So if you make a lot of money, I don't really benefit from it. Even a woman who's really wealthy kind of like acts like a brokey when it comes to dating. Like she's not going to pay for dates. She's not going to take me on trips. At bare minimum, she'll split. Just, we don't reap any sort of tangible benefit from your success, because in a marriage or in a relationship, the man's money is our money, but your money is still your money in a relationship.
If you are a woman who makes really good money and you think your money make you equal to your man, you are not fit to be a wife. Your money don't mean nothing to a man, especially a good man. Your degrees, I don't care how intelligent you are, because a lot of modern day women pride themselves and posture themselves to be on a pedestal because of your intelligence. Right. That don't mean nothing. In the history of men, ain't no man ever dick got hard looking at your master's degree. Let me see that, man. Let me see that. Oh, man, ooh, I'm ready now. We don't care nothing about your master's degree. Baby. We don't care nothing about your PhD. Hello. We don't care nothing about your paycheck. Hello. I don't care how much money we are not equal. We have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. We are not equal.
I agree.
And that's what's messing the world up, because a lot of women believe we're equal.
I don't agree.
We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities.
See, men and women value different things in relationships. Women often want a man who's ambitious, financially stable, and climbing the ladder. But men? Men aren't choosing a partner based on her resume. A guy doesn't care if you're VP of some company if you bring a cold, masculine energy home every night. What actually matters to men is how you treat him, your femininity, your ability to bring peace into his life, and how much you actually like and respect him as a man. That's what wins him over, not your job title.
Men don't really care how much a woman makes, but they care a lot about how much she can save. Men list financial literacy as one of the #1 things that they look for in a woman to marry. But financial literacy doesn't mean how much money you can provide, it means how well you understand it. Studies show that by and large, men really don't mind being the primary or even the sole breadwinner, but they do pay a lot of attention to how far you can make their wages go. See, I know women with 5-figure earners who are in less debt than women with 7-figure earners, and at that point, who has more money? I know middle-aged families who are all healthy and in shape because mom can make $200 at Costco last through an ice age, and I know millionaires who are all lazy because all they do is go out to eat and play on their tablets. This is why very few women manage to impress men with their money alone. While there are male gold diggers out there, and perhaps that's a video for another time, they are a very small population compared to the vast majority of men who just want someone who's nice to them. I still recommend women make their own money. It's just in general a good thing to do, but don't try to use it as leverage in the dating market, because a man will always choose a waitress over a CEO if she's nicer to him.
So I heard a woman say that it took her a long time to figure out that men don't really care about a woman's accomplishments. And for the most part, that's true. Like, oh, you went to school, you got a master's, you got these businesses, you know, you make a bunch of money. That's really good for you. Are you going to finance my lifestyle as a man? Are you going to buy me all types of shit? Are you going to cover all the bills? No, right? You're probably not going to do that. So therefore, the money that you make is irrelevant. Why? Because that's your money. A lot of y'all need to understand that you can have all those accomplishments, and no one's telling you not to do that stuff, because more money is better, and you know, you should look out for yourself. But you can lose out to a woman that has half your accomplishments and half your intelligence just because she's more pleasant to be around, and she's fun and silly and goofy, and she's just a vibe. Because men prioritize that shit more than the fact that you have a master's. Like, no men really care about that shit. So again, do that stuff, but don't be surprised when it's like not a major selling point in the dating market when it comes to you trying to find a man. Because it's irrelevant, because that's your money. That's why that's irrelevant. Most men just want a pretty, fun, sweet, caring woman. That's it. Make life easier.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, Okay, listen, this is just a reminder that men are disgusting and they do not care about half the shit that you think that they care about. They do not care about the little things that you obsess over in your head. Like the other day, I posted my disgusting ass toenails, okay? Half grown out toenails. I get a pedicure like once every 9 months, okay? I had red French tips at this point, okay? I posted like a funny story on Instagram or whatever with my half grown out toenails. My toes were awful. And a man responded to that asking me on a date. Responded to my disgusting toes asking me on a date. One time a man messaged me and asked me on a date, and my response to him, he said something like, do you prefer steak or Italian for date nights or whatever, okay? And at this point, I'm trying to run him off, okay? I'm trying to run the men off. My response to that was, it doesn't matter to me, but I have IBS, so as long as we sit close to the bathroom. Unfazed whatsoever, said, yeah, I'll make sure I get a booth close to the bathroom, so when are you available? Excuse me, what? Like, you can do and say the most disgusting things, and men don't care. I sent a man a picture of like something the other day and you could see my legs. I hadn't shaved my legs in, I don't know, a week or two. You could visibly see the hair on my legs. He didn't give a single shit. So there's no need to worry about any of those things anymore. They don't give a shit. They'll put a bag on your head and never think about it twice. So that was all. That was just your reminder for today. So I love it. Bye.
Because you know this idea that men don't care what a woman does. I live in a day where people used to tell me that you have to be smart, like otherwise a guy won't respect you, and no one likes a dumb blonde girl, like, you know. But now I'm starting to hear like we're going backwards, and apparently men don't care if you're smart or you're intellectual or anything. Like, they just care if you look good. Is that true?
Yes and no. It's true in the sense that you having a successful career does not make you a more attractive prospect, because he's not looking to you to provide. So how does you having a successful career help him? It doesn't. If he's providing, when he wins, you win.
What if she's smart, like just mentally? Like she's able to hold conversations with you.
That is
she carries
attractive.
herself well. Like,
So this is what I would say when I agree, when I say no. It's not that men don't care about it. Men have a different list of priorities. A girl's priority has to be ambitious. And let's say that's top of your list. Ambition may be on the list, but it might be the 8th thing.
Yeah.
You all care about looks. For guys, it might be like, my top thing is actually has to look good. For girls, it might be the 4th thing. His list is in a different order. The way I would say it is kind of like choosing friends. You have your girlfriends because you love who they are and they add amazing value to your life. But you didn't choose them because they had a successful career. But because now you love and care about them, you do care about their career because you care about their happiness. He's not going to choose you because you have a successful career. That's not what makes you attractive. But if he does love and care about you, he's going to care that you succeed where you want to succeed.
One of the biggest lessons I ever learned, or harshest realities I ever, had to come to, is realizing that men do not care about your accomplishments as a woman. They don't care about your education. They don't care about your degrees. They don't care about how much money you're making. They don't care about, what businesses you're running. They don't care about any of that stuff. If they do not find you attractive, they will not go out of their way for you whatsoever. They will walk right past you to a beautiful woman. And the thing about it is, the sooner you realize that and accept it, you won't even get offended by it. Because the thing about it, men and women are just wired differently. A real man doesn't really have to care what a woman has going on. If he has, money, if he has education, all that kind of stuff, it's not like you can't even really fault it. Men have the luxury, because for the most part across, I don't even know if I go as far as saying across the world, but for the most part in most communities, men make more money than women. So they have the luxury of being able to date for things outside of stability, even general, sometimes even compatibility. They can date for whatever reason they want to.
Nice.
Men don't care about your personality. They don't care about your dreams, your goals, what you want to achieve in life, your likes, your dislikes. They don't care about these things. Men do not care about you as a person. They care about what you can offer them. They care about if there's something in it for them. That's why men usually don't do things unless they're going to get something out of it. So if a man is going out of his way, doing a lot of things, and you're like, oh my God, he's doing all these grand gestures, he wants something. He's doing it to get something out of you. Men don't do things just because they're kind human beings. If a man's doing something, he wants something out of you. He wants access to you. He wants access to you. That's why a lot of men love bomb in the beginning stages, because it's a manipulation tactic that is used to make you feel closer than you actually are. The more closer you feel to the man, the more he knows he's going to have access to you. The more he's going to get what he wants. That's why you have to be switched on. You have to be switched on. You have to be on the lookout for these things.
So ladies, here's the harsh truth. Your success in the workplace doesn't automatically equal success in the dating world. Men don't date your career, they date you. And if you don't bring what men actually value, don't be surprised when your degrees and promotions don't get you the man you want. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe. And with that, I'm out.